Food carts have become a big part and heart and soul of Portland neighborhoods and a big draw for tourists.
Yeah, but once again, some of them are just being pushed out to make way for new development.
And now we've learned that the Good Food Here lot at Southeast 43rd and Belmont is now slated to become senior housing. We wanted to know what the city is doing to help protect Portland's food cart industry. Amy Frazier, live in Southeast Portland with more. Amy?
Well, Jeff, of course, for these food cart owners, this is their livelihood. They tell me it's been a great place to do business, and now they have to move. Something I found out is a constant concern on private property.
16 is as big as I go. Non-fat latte is $4.
Francesca Cuccolo is the owner of Kind Coffee.
It's very traditional Southern Italian style.
But what really makes her unique,
My New York style cannoli.
she's one of about 15 food cart owners in the Good Food Here lot. Will have to move by December when their lease is up.
And there's always our fate as food carts in the hands of the landlord, and whether or not they're gonna cave to the real estate market and if they're ready to cash in.
A group called PDX Commons is in the process of turning this lot into condos.
PDX Commons is a group of proactive seniors that are going to build the first custom-built senior co-housing project in Portland.
They tell me there will be 27 units with an emphasis on aging in place and shared spaces like a dining room and yoga room for people living there. There will also be parking and some retail space.
And you can't blame the condos, you can't blame the development, because there's clearly a demand for that.
But neighbors say this food cart lot has also been an asset to the community.
I do worry that we're going to kind of lose the soul of what makes us great.
So I went to the city of Portland and asked a spokesperson for the mayor what's being done to also protect the food cart industry.
We don't get to mandate what people do as long as it's zoned correctly with their private land.
What about setting aside some sort of permanent city land for these food carts?
Well, that's a really good idea. We don't have a lot of surplus land right now in the city, but if we did, that's one of the options.
As development continues, he says it's a conversation worth having. In the meantime,
Anyone who owns property that you're not doing anything with it, we pay rent, and we're happy to manage our own affairs and create something great.
now, ideally, the business owners here say they'd like to move as a group and stay in the Belmont neighborhood if possible. They're even looking into whether they might be able to, as a group, purchase some land. We'll keep you posted on what happens next. Reporting live in Southeast Portland, Amy Frazier, KOIN 6 News.
Amy, I like both those ideas, them getting together to purchase land. And I like your idea, Amy, when you spoke to the city there. What about some city land if it was in a great location? It could be set aside for food.
Yeah, and they said no one had really brought that idea to them yet, but they said it is worth having that conversation.
Okay, well, run for city council, Amy, and I'll vote for you. That's
No,
pretty good.
thank you.
Okay.
Boy,